I want to tell you something, alright? While I'm testing out these Spohn rear control arms, right, on my truck, I don't want to hear nobody's sob story, alright? Most y'all sob stories out there about these rear control arms, alright? I could just totally tell you didn't follow the doggone instructions, alright? I know I'm not no dang Tinkerbell, alright? I don't have the problems you all have, alright? That's kind of weird, you know? Maybe I got magic ones. Alright, now I ain't done testing them. I ain't saying go run out and buy some. Alright, but every little problem, alright, that you have with these, I bet you I could come to your house and fix it. Alright, yeah, I had a little squeak right here. Alright, I couldn't really get to that one, you know, when I first installed them. I installed them. Alright, see, when I first installed them, alright, it was real hard to get to that bolt. You know, I didn't want to have to remove the shock. Alright, I was being lazy. So I did a reach around. Alright, I did a reach around and I didn't torque it enough, obviously, because it started squeaking a little bit. Alright, I was a man about it. I put it on video. But I also fixed it in 2 seconds with a doggone torque wrench. You know? And as of right now, nothing has come loose. None of this has come loose because I followed the instructions. None of this has come loose because I followed the instructions. Alright? I'm following the instructions. Alright? You know, I heard people that are like, hey, I greased the hell out of these until it came out the side. Yeah, that's an infraction. You hot damn didn't follow the instructions. Alright? And if you didn't tighten all these up properly in here too, look in here. Check this out. I don't know if you can see it. Let me try to help you out. See what I can do here. I'm gonna get some light. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna get some light. Right? You don't have it tight enough in there. Alright, that's your fault. Alright, you could have tightened it up before you put it on. Alright, and if you do have a problem, why don't you just take it off, tighten it up, and put it back on? That's what you're supposed to do with these. Alright, you don't just put them on and leave them and then have a good day. Alright, it's not how it works. It's a performance product. Alright, my rear end moves real nice now, real good, and I'm real happy with it. Alright, so far. Alright, so far so good. No problems. I drive everywhere. I drive rough, I drive hard. I drive this truck hard. May not look like it, you know. I clean it. Alright, I do. I clean the underneath sometimes. I'm getting shit what you think. I clean the underneath. I maintenance my truck. I make sure all the bolts are tight. Alright, I do it. That's what I do. Alright, and I don't have a problem right now. Alright, it's doing what it's supposed to do. Okay, these aren't luxury arms. They're performance arms. Alright, they're not going to give you a luxury feel. Alright, but they don't make a bunch of noise and they don't piss me off. They don't feel rough. Alright, like people think they would because there's no rubber bushing in there. Hell no, I hit bumps just like everybody else. Alright? Badass. That's how. Alright? Give me a break with the complaints right now. Alright? Let me finish testing first. You know? Maybe I got it figured out like the other guys that got happy comments. You know? There's a lot of guys that got happy comments on these. Right? And it looks like I'm going to be the next guy to make a good review on these control arms. Alright? I'm not the dude that's got to take these down to the chop, okay, and have someone else look at them. I'm looking at them personally. I'm doing it. Alright? I do it. I am a mechanic. Alright? Get that straight. When I'm done testing them, I'll give you my review. Until then, I don't want to hear you sob story about how they didn't work for you. About how they make noise, alright? Mine don't. Like I said, I'm not Tinkerbell. I ain't got the magic touch. Just like anybody else. Alright? Except for I read the instructions and did it right. Or that's at least what I believe now. I ain't got no problems. Shits are hot.